Hello guys, doing a video here regarding this plant, and I actually placed a $250 just for scale reference of how big this plant is. So this is the Ascocentrum hendersonianum, and I bought it from Orchids by Hauserman, and it's around $15. I forgot, but it's within that $15 to $20. I'm pretty sure less than $20, but basically it's a seedling according to their description, and that it will take 2 to 3 years for it to bloom. Well, I had this for 3 months only and it started to bloom. So I think there's two factors there, or two things that might have happened. They could have gave me a mature plant, and since it's a miniature, they didn't recognize it's a mature plant, or it just loves the conditions I gave it. So either way, I don't mind. I'm just happy that it bloomed. I'm expecting it after 2 to 3 years, and it's really nice, salmon pink. Before I buy an orchid, I always research about it, and then online it offers a really good show. That's one of the YouTubers who's got an orchid channel calls it like a show. So I'm not sure if it's like it's a specific term for orchid growers, but I'll be using it because it sounds nice. But yeah, it offers a great show. They grow keikis, and then they provides multiple spikes, and all those spikes flowers at the same time. I'll remove the $250. In this case, this one has, in this case, this one has 2 spikes. Let me see if we can take a closer look. So yeah, so this is one, the taller spike, and then there's a shorter one. So yeah, 2 spikes, and let's do a close-up of the flowers, which are really nice. It's not the usual shape and look of the flowers, but it's really nice, as you can see there. Yeah, so grow conditions. So basically this came in a wood. As you can see, it's already mounted. Doesn't really have any sphagnum moss in it, so I just added more. What's really cool about this plant, when it arrived, it's got a lot of mature roots. So what I did was I just stick some sphagnum moss underneath the roots, as you can see there. But on the lower part, I actually used fishing line. So in that lower part there, yeah, I just used fishing line and added more of sphagnum moss. Because in this spot where this orchid grows, it has a tendency to dry up, and again, it's fine, especially with orchids. From what I've read, they need to dry out, since from what I've researched is Ascocentrum genus has been added to the Vanda family. It's the miniature versions, but I guess it's because of their growth habits. But basically, if you guys have been watching my videos, this grow tent has several like microclimates, and I'll show you what the temperature and the temperature and humidity is down here. I don't know if you can see it here. Okay, that's 96 and 77. So 96% humidity, because I just misted this tent. Let me fix this. And up here it's 44 for the humidity and 84 Fahrenheit for the temperature. But definitely it's warmer up there because it's closer to the Mars hydro, which is really bright. My son is now sleepy, so pardon, and I'll get to him in a bit. But yeah, so I would say here is, if it's 73 down in the tent and up there's around 86, I would say mid 70s. Humidity is not a problem because I have this Hinku, I think that's a brand, Hinku humidifier, ultrasonic humidifier with an extension tube, which is really great because it reaches the plants in this spot. And what do I do for growth? This is like my first time for this orchid. Actually, for this grow tent, it's barely a year, but so far I'm having success. So I missed every other day, and then I feed them 1/4 strength of Maxi, a spray every Tuesday, so once a week. And these orchids, would say that these orchids are, fertilized once a month. But 1/4 strength, I guess, is not too strong. That's what I use on my Nepenthes pitchers, and I haven't seen any problems so far, especially even for the smaller pitchers. So I'm having success with that. And my light is on from 7:30 to around 7:30 in the morning up to 8:30 in the evening. Obviously, because it's summer, but we'll decrease that when fall and winter arrives. So yeah, very happy. I'm glad that I did my research first, because there's a orchid grower with his own nursery did a video about this guy here, and said that they will produce a spike but will take weeks, even months, for it to actually bloom. And it's the same for me. It produced a spike, I would say maybe nearly 2 months, and then finally bloomed. But yeah, very happy about this. I'm really drawn into the Vanda family right now of orchids. I like their growth habit, the way they look, the way they produce their roots. So I have the miniatum up there. I will be adding more in the future. Right now I'm more really interested in Nepenthes, but very happy about this. Another orchid that bloomed in my conditions. So yeah, so before I go, I would show you another one that is very prolific for me, the Ella odorata. You can see how small this plant is also. And there you go. Took a break for another like 2 months, 3 months, and decided to bloom again. So hopefully it continues. And yep. So yeah, another look here for this plant. Very happy. Again, you can see the growth. I mean, it has grown exponentially since I had this plant. Lots of new growth, lots of new roots, and yeah, it eventually it did reward me with these beautiful flowers and beautiful spike. All right, yeah, really nice, really nice. I really like it. Salmon pink color. There's the pusillum. I'm waiting for that to become available in Hauserman or even Andes orchids, and it's considered like more like a miniature. I don't know why it's miniature. Could be it's just very small, but there you go, guys. Again, thank you. Please hit like, subscribe, and have a good day.